Hi friends, this is Afshin Jaffrey. I'm a student of Oakton Community College and I have taken the Spring 2019 course named Corporate Social Responsibility and Decision Making. It's a management course number 276. Today I'm making this video to let you know about the contents of the course, what did I learn from it, and what I need to advise you regarding this course. So this course is instructed by Miss Tracy First. She's a wonderful lady. She's a professor of marketing and management at Oakton, and she guided us all the students throughout the course very well. It's a 17-week course with this week of spring break, so you need to relax with between the course. And it's a CPA track course, so it's a requirement for the CPA students to take this course. It's the ethics base, and it is based on problem-based learning where course objectives are achieved through solving real-life scenarios, assuming different managerial and decision-making role. That's the best part of it, because we are not taught on a traditional basis. We are giving the problems, real life problems like real life scenarios, and then we have links given for the resources to read, like Harvard Business Reviews and different reviews where we can refer to, and then we have to make a decision assuming the given role and come up with the recommendations. So that's a really fantastic teaching strategies, and I really thoroughly enjoy learning through it. This coursework was executed in teams. We have formed teams of three. It can be teams of four, and we were assigned different roles. And these roles were defined initially, and we all knew what are the responsibilities and stuff. So and what are the code of conduct. So it was all well defined. So I mean it went very well. I had a very nice team I worked with, and I had a very good working chemistry with them. So I'm gonna miss them all. And this course has three assignments due each week, but since we were working in a team, so we didn't felt that it's a huge course workload. There was a brainstorming session log that was a prescribed format, and that was a prescribed format where you have to have a certain questions to which you answer according to the scenario, and that was a teamwork. Again, the presentation was a teamwork, and there was an individual reflection assignment. So that was quite easy to do. Though in the starting it seems challenging, but by the practice we get used to it, and it's became easier for us. So now I'll let you know what are the contents of the course. The first week was very easy. It was like we defined what are strength and weakness. We get to know each other, and then there was second week the exploration and expectation. So I mean that was like 2 weeks we get to know each other. And then the third and fourth week, it was an introduction to problem-based learning, how things will go and how the teams will be built. So I mean it was a pretty easy start so that we can easily understand how the course is structured and format. That then started the strategic planning, and that was the first assignment. The other first welcome weekend exploration and introduction to PBL and building effective teams were the individual assignments. The first assignment we did in team was the strategic planning, where we have to make a brainstorming session log, and we have to recommend an owner of an automobile shop regarding the structure of its human resources, and that was really fun to do. And then second was sustainability. That was based on Enron, which was one of the biggest corporate fraud of US. So that was the study of the whole case, and there was so much supporting resource on the course, like videos and reading stuff. So we learned how they worked how they rigged the energy market in California. So, and then we went to economic of social responsibility, where the corporate decision making could affect the economics and of the state as well. We learned about the Indiana state, And then there was regulation and code of conduct. Here again we'll learn about Enron, but with the different perspective, with the different lens, but it was again a Enron course. So, and then we had a nice spring break. After that, there were few more contents like decision making, where we know how to evaluate. Recommended how to evaluate instructor. Then there was individual and organization dealing about the virtual teams. Then we went to culture and globalism. That was one of my favorites. In culture, we learned how rank and yank. That was a employee evaluation technique. That was a brutal technique, and that impacted the human resources at that time. And then globalism also highlighted that how international companies deal when US companies they go to the different states, like different countries like African countries, where problems and challenges they face and how they overcome it. And then again we have power authority, and we again did an Enron case in this. And then there was a change where we have to, in this PBL it was very interesting, and we had to describe that do we hate the PBL problem based learning and we need to change it, so we have to give recommendations. But I loved it, so we had just few recommendations, but we didn't want it to be completely changed. Then there is synthesis and completion week, which was the last week, and that was an optional because we have already completed 10 PBL. So that was the 11th, the synthesis one, but there was the 11th one, and we had a choice that we can do it, or I mean, if you will do it, the lowest grade would drop, and if you don't want to do it, that's fine too. And the completion week was an extra credit assignment where there was a documentary of economics, and we have to watch that and come up with a PBL, that how it is related to the learning objective. So that was about the contents of the course. The most important, I learned a lot from this course because that gave me real life scenarios, and I learned a lot from it. But the basic things I learned is how to make objective and ethical and social corporate decision in different real life scenario. When we'll be in the position of the managers, we'll be how we'll make the ethical decisions, and how working in the diverse team prepare us to work in the multinational cultural organization. So that was the best learning I got from it, and I advise all the students to take this course, whether for CPA or anything they are planning. But this course is very useful in their career. It might be a little challenging in the beginning, but ultimately it will widen your vision and enhance your decision making skills, which will help you to succeed in your professional personal life. I really feel that my confidence has been enhanced, and I feel very evolved after this taking this course. So I hope you're going to enjoy this too. So thank you so much for watching this video.